Hey guys, what's going on? It's Corey from Crypt. We're just here, we're gonna do another video, a little quick update on our 5 random trades, as well as a little bit of a Hashflare chat, because I'm not super stoked with what I've been dealing with, I guess. First off, this isn't financial advice, guys. This is just some dude on the internet chatting about cryptocurrency. Like everybody else out here, there's no crypto experts. We're all just giving our opinion or giving our experience. So take that and do what you will with it. Guys, it's dangerous out there. You know, everybody is trying to convince you that something is better than something else. There's so many people out there just pushing their own agendas and not out there to try to help you at all. I'm not going to name any names, but there's specific people out there that were pushing things like BitConnect and other things, and now they're acting like they never promoted anything. They just deleted every video like it never happened, and they're just going on to talk about crypto as if they were a crypto expert, you know, or really well versed in cryptocurrency. So now they're talking about all sorts of coins and different things that you can get into, and you know, that's great. There's more content out there, but honestly, look into the people that you're trusting, because in my mind, I don't understand how somebody that promotes something like that and has all of these people. Yes, you know, okay, yes, you make your own decisions, you know, like it's up to you whether or not you want to follow somebody else in line and decide to do what they're doing, whether it's BitConnect or anything else that you know seems not like a good investment. You know, cloud mining could be another one. But you know, I'll be honest with you straight up. Everything I'm doing here, I don't know if it's going to be around tomorrow. So I don't appreciate when somebody pretends like, oh, everything is going to be good and they just try to convince you that, oh, it's going to be around forever, and then make money on you and then go on to the next thing and keep doing it. It actually bothers me. So I mean, I'm not going to name any names, but you guys are all the worst kind of people. And I don't appreciate you, you know. You're just going on things like YouTube, Dtube, whatever, promoting your own agenda, and you have no care in the world for anybody but yourself. And you guys are useless, you know. You guys will get what's coming to you. Let's just put it that way. You know, you can't be pushing one agenda and then, oh well, that doesn't work. You just continue and push something else, and you just pretend like you never did that. You just ignore it. Like, guys, just pay attention to what you're doing. Look into the people you're trusting. If, you know, there's plenty of videos, there's plenty of content out there on all these people that have deleted their videos and acting like nothing happened, and now just going on and pretending like they're crypto experts on this coin or that coin, or doing all these coin reviews when they haven't been in the crypto space. They've just been in BitConnect. It's not the crypto space, guys. Anyways, that's just my own 2 cents. Take it or leave it. I just wanted to vent that out there because these people are just pissing me off. Back to Hashflare. I wanted to show you some of the frustrations that I'm having with them. Lately, I've actually, up till recently, I've been relatively satisfied with them. Just continuously, I've been kind of reinvesting my, this is what this dip here is, I reinvested a good chunk of my Bitcoin that was coming into more hash power. So I'm up to 7 terahash. When I started out, I was down like below 4 terahash, and I've just been reinvesting a lot of my earnings back into the platform. But now I'm at a point where, well, I've taken out a chunk of my earnings. I'd like to take out, you know, another good chunk of my earnings, so I'm letting that build up. But I currently cannot withdraw because there's an account hold. That will happen anytime for at least a couple weeks. Anytime you change your depositing address for your Bitcoin or whatever wallets, if you change around your wallets, you will have an account hold on your account for a little while. So just keep that in mind. So I got to deal with that for now. But the one thing that I find quite annoying about them right now is they have a minimum withdrawal limit. They've increased their minimum withdrawal limit. It used to be a lot lower. Now, if you look at here, how to make a withdrawal, because normally I can actually just click here and show you, oh, it says minimum of withdrawal of 0.05 Bitcoin. That's a bit ridiculous, in my opinion, because it means you would have had to invest thousands of dollars into this platform to be able to withdraw on even a monthly basis. It's absurd in my opinion. Why are we so high? You know, the minimum withdrawal for Bitcoin used to be 0.0107, and then you know there was a 0.0007 Bitcoin blockchain fee or whatever. So that's fine. You know, that was reasonable. Now, for some reason, it's 5 times that, and it's been that way for an it's been that way for a while now, since this. Well, it's been that way for over a month, since the 22nd of December. So that's, for me, that's really annoying because it means I have to save up my income or save up my payouts for over 2 months before I can even withdraw. That's freaking ridiculous. That's just whatever. I don't like Hashflare right now for that reason. It's, you know, I can't do anything with, yes, okay, I'm minimizing my potential withdrawals, or, you know, I'm minimizing, yeah, I guess the amount of fees I'm paying on my withdrawals, but it's just, why should I have to save up for 2 months before I can withdraw my payment? I mean, I don't, I'll be honest, Hashflare was one of those sites that I didn't trust that much, so I started withdrawing like right away. It's only after, you know, I withdrew a decent amount that I was like, okay, now I'll reinvest, because I just didn't trust them like, I wanted to get my money back out of it. I don't trust this platform. I don't trust any cloud mining or any other platform that I put my money on. I've been burnt before, and I'm sure I'll be burnt again. So, you know, even exchanges, I don't like to leave my money on there. But you kind of have to if you want to leave your orders in. You know, if you're like some people, you're really secure with your crypto, and you exchange your Bitcoin for your coin on the exchange. You hold that coin, you move that coin from there to another wallet address that you control, and that's probably the safest way you can hold your crypto. And then when you want to move it, you want to trade it back into Bitcoin, you have to move it back to the exchange. From the exchange, X coin to Bitcoin. You made your exchange, now you have Bitcoin, now you can decide what you want to do with your Bitcoin, either back into fiat or whatever. But that is a few extra steps, a few more transaction fees because you're transferring it to and from wallets. And for my size of trades, anywhere from, you know, $20 to $150, let's say, on one particular coin, typically it's not really worth it for me. I like to leave my trades online and just have my sell order up high wherever I want to sell it, and then if it does hit that, it'll sell out and switch it back into Bitcoin. But the downside to that is if you do that, and the crypto exchange gets hacked or something happens with the exchange, your money's gone. There's always a possibility they'll pay it back, but you're leaving it up to chance. It's let's roll that dice, right? So anyways, that's the more secure way would be to take it right off of the exchange. A few more steps involved. And then you can't have your orders resting. You can't just leave, okay, I want to sell it when it gets up to here. You have to be watching and be like, or put in alerts so that when it gets up to there, you're like, okay, I got to go online, move everything around. Hopefully it stays up there while I'm moving things around, and then sell it while it's up there. So anyways, there's pros and cons to each. The pro to moving it off is you secure your crypto. If anything happens to the exchange, you're good to go. You're gonna be fine. Your crypto is not gonna be affected. But if you leave it on the exchange, you have the pro of being able to get hit when there's a random spike in price. But you happen to, you have the risk of losing all of that crypto that's on there if something bad happens. All right, so back to this, guys. Pretty much it. As you can see, I did one more withdrawal here to bring this up to 7 terahash. The revenue has gone down significantly even. I believe I've seen this all the way up to closer to 15 during the heyday back when the Bitcoin was up quite high. It was definitely over 10 at least. So anyways, I've seen it in that range. 10 is pretty normal for me to see here, so we're not doing that great on our daily payouts right now. That's pretty much it, guys. That's where I'm at with Hashflare. I'm only mining Bitcoin with Hashflare. As you can see, I don't have anything in these ones. I've heard they were not profitable, so I just stayed away from them. And honestly, I'd rather mine with my own equipment on any other algorithm that's not ASIC dependent. By that I mean an ASIC machine is required to mine something like Bitcoin because the difficulties increase so much, and they've developed these machines just to mine Bitcoin. So that's called an ASIC machine, versus what I'm using my graphics cards, which are a GPU or a graphic card rig that can mine other coins that aren't at the difficulty of, say, Bitcoin or some of the other higher up coins that you need these special bot cubes essentially that just mine. That's all they're there for. That's all they can do. So yeah, that's that, guys. I'm gonna show you right quickly the pool here. Again, Supernova. Been using that pool for a while. They've got approximately 1% fees now. During Christmas, they were doing like a 0% fee. I do jump onto the soap pool every now and then. They're doing really well, guys. As you can see here, we got like 48 miners, 62 workers. They're just mining like crazy. I actually find their payouts are almost too often for how much coin I actually mine with these guys. Some days it takes a couple days to get a payout. And then when we have crazy, a decent amount of hash power, over 100 kilosouls, I find the payouts are like so fast that I don't build up enough coins before I get a payout. And then I've just got all these payouts to keep track of in my wallet, which is just a bit of a tedious process to be like, okay, this at this time, this at this time, like 3 or 4 payouts a day. That becomes annoying to keep like accounting of for me. So yeah, that's why I stopped using these guys for now. I'll probably jump back on when I finish my other build out and do a little bit more testing and play around with a few different more pools. Especially once I get Hive OS going, I definitely want to experiment with a couple other pools, a couple other coins and stuff to mine. So that's pretty much it on Hashflare. The mining pool, let's pull up. So let's pull this guy up here. Coin tracking, I just want to give you a quick update. There's really not a whole lot to talk about here, guys. As you can see, we had a big dip back when Bitcoin took that big tumble, and it's just been kind of sticking around. I'm sure a lot of your portfolios look very similar. I have just been bouncing around this level just under, this is Bitcoin, let's change it to Canadian dollar. Same sort of chart anyway, but just around negative $35, $36, $40, right around that range. So we're down on all our trades right now. We're down almost $40, $36. So that's where we're at right now, guys. Hopefully that was useful. Yeah, if you have any questions or you'd like to me to cover certain topics, hit me up down below. I definitely will answer you. I'll read all my comments, and I'll make sure to look into doing that topic that you asked me about. One other thing, stay tuned, guys. There's a build coming. I think the RAM stick is supposed to arrive today, so I'll finally be able to finish that build. And essentially, it's just going to be a build where I build it as I go. I have 13 cards that I can fit on my rig, but I only have 6 cards in total, but I need to leave one in my gaming rig so I can do the editing and gaming and whatever, right? So I'm gonna have 5 cards, but it can go up to 13. So it's just gonna be I'm gonna grow as I can get more cards. Right now, as everybody knows, you can't get cards right now for anything reasonable of a price. So I'm not gonna jump on and pay double what I was paying just a couple months ago. So I'll just wait for them to go down in price. I've thought of buying cheaper, like not so good cards, but I'm not in that much of a rush. I'll just wait. And in my opinion, like a lot of the other miners out there, if you don't buy the cards, you're helping the problem. It's the only thing you can do as a customer to solve this problem. Yes, there's all this hate towards us miners and stuff, but the only thing you can do to make those prices go down or help those prices go down is to not buy them at the ridiculous prices that they are. So if you stop buying them, the prices are going to go down. The supply is going to go up, and you know, like the vendors are gonna have too much supply. They're gonna have to reduce the price. It's the fact that we're willing to buy at these absurd prices because of the potential payout. But if you got to think about it, as mining, you're not always getting that payout. You know, my miner's been down for on and off for days. You know, I've been troubleshooting this problem. I think it's a riser. I think it's a card. There's issues that you run into. So it's not like what you see on what to mine. That's gonna be what you're making every day. It can be very variable if you don't know what you're doing, or if you're, you know, learning as you go. So just keep that in mind. Don't 100% trust those what to mine calculations, and don't buy anything that you can't afford to pay off. You know, you might do okay going into debt buying cards, but what if the cards don't explode in price? What if the used market just gets flooded with all of these cards that nobody can pay for because they paid double the price that they should be paying? Anyways, that's just my 2 cents. Guys, hopefully you liked the video. Hopefully you got something useful out of it. Take it easy, and we'll see you next time. Make sure to hit that subscribe down below and smash that like button. See ya.